Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, once said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." This profound insight lays the foundation for this video, where we'll show you 11 vital things you need to quietly cut out of your life. By understanding and controlling our inner landscape, as Aurelius suggests, we can transform ourselves. This is not just a passive viewing experience, it's an interactive experience, and we invite you to actively participate, sharing your perspectives on each topic we discuss. Stay with us to the end, as this journey promises not just knowledge, but an opportunity for deep self-reflection and transformation. Topic number 1. Navigating hurtful relationships. Explaining yourself to those who cause you pain when you've been hurt by someone you once considered a close friend. Remember this, you don't owe them a lengthy explanation or a dramatic showdown. The smartest move is to simply move on. It's not about getting even or demanding apologies, it's about protecting your peace. You might find yourself in a situation where this person comes back asking for your help. Trust me, a firm no is all you need. You're not obligated to lend a hand to someone who's broken your trust. The thing is, steering clear of drama and quietly putting distance between you and them is often the wisest decision you can make. Let time reveal the consequences of their actions. Focus on taking care of yourself and let the future unfold as it will. It's often the best way to let both of you grow. So keep it real. You don't have to keep people in your life who disrespect you. Everyone deserves to be appreciated for who they are, and stepping away from those who don't is actually a brave choice. It's about choosing your mental health and growth over unnecessary drama. Like Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. Don't stoop to their level. Instead, invest in becoming the best version of yourself, cultivating your inner peace and character. That's the real deal. Topic number 2. Unnecessary goals. Life's journey often requires us to make crucial decisions, act deliberately, and remain faithful to our authentic selves. In this process, it's vital to recognize when certain goals no longer serve our true purpose. Letting go of these goals is not only normal but necessary, as it allows us to focus on what truly matters. However, an important aspect of this process is the discretion in how we do it. Avoid broadcasting every change or decision. There's no need to share your every move with the world. This caution helps in safeguarding your overall strategy and intentions as you navigate through these changes. Do so subtly, ensuring that your actions are aligned with your core values and identity. Make these adjustments quietly, adapting as situations unfold, always valuing the power of privacy in your strategic life choices. This approach not only simplifies your path but also maintains the integrity of your personal journey. In the words of Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, "It is not that we have so little time, but that we lose so much. The life we receive is not short, but we make it so. We are not ill-provided, but use what we have wastefully." This quote resonates deeply with the concept of focusing on essential goals and letting go of the unnecessary, reminding us to use our time and efforts wisely. Topic number 3. Oversharing. When navigating the end of a friendship or romantic relationship, maintaining discretion about intimate details is paramount. Sharing specifics about conflicts or reasons for a breakup not only disrespects the privacy shared between you and the other individual, but it also fuels unnecessary gossip, complicating the situation further. Instead, it's more beneficial to internalize and reflect on these experiences. This practice not only honors the privacy of both parties, but also facilitates a more profound personal healing process. If you find yourself compelled to discuss these personal matters, it may be a sign of unresolved emotional issues. Instead of seeking external outlets, engage in self-dialogue to understand and process these feelings. This approach ensures that any problematic relationship is resolved with dignity, without making it a subject of public discourse. In doing so, you safeguard your emotional well-being and that of others involved, fostering a more respectful and discreet healing journey. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This quote resonates deeply with the idea of focusing inward and controlling our reactions to external situations, particularly in the delicate context of relationship breakdowns. Topic number 4. Raising your voice in front of others. During periods of frustration or anger, imagine you're in a heated meeting. your heart pounding with frustration. We've all been there, haven't we? In those moments, the temptation to let our anger loose is immense. But what if instead we choose to speak softly, to harness that fiery energy not in shouts but in steady, calm words? This is not just about keeping face, it's a journey toward mastering our inner storms. Think back to a time when you witnessed someone lose their cool. How did it make you feel? Uncomfortable, perhaps even disappointed? Now picture someone who, despite the chaos, remained serene, their voice a soothing balm in a sea of noise. That's the person we all aspire to be, isn't it? It's in these trials, these tests of our spirit, that we find our true strength, transforming anger into action, frustration into focus. It's like alchemy of the soul. It's not just about biting back angry words, it's about channeling that energy into something that moves us forward, that turns stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Heraclitus was onto something when he said, "To be even-minded is the greatest virtue." It's a reminder that in the eye of the storm, our calm is our greatest weapon, our balance the truest form of bravery. So next time the waves of emotion surge, remember this: the power to remain undisturbed, to speak in whispers when the world expects shouts, is not just a virtue, it's a superpower, uniquely yours. Topic number 5. Spreading negative opinions about others. Think about the last time you heard someone bad-mouthing another person. Didn't it make you wonder what they say when you're not around? Spreading negative opinions about others is a slippery slope. It's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment, but those words, once out, stick to you like shadows, casting a dark light on your character. It's more than just being diplomatic, it's about being the kind of person others trust and respect. You don't have to like everyone, but remember, every person you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Now picture this: you're faced with a challenging person or situation. It's tempting to let your judgments fly, isn't it? But here's the catch: in that moment, you have the power to shift the narrative. Choose empathy over disdain, conversation over conflict. It's tough, no doubt. You'll feel everything from frustration to compassion, maybe even a hint of admiration for their tenacity. This approach isn't just about keeping the peace, it's about understanding the complex tapestry of human emotions and interactions. In doing so, you don't just build bridges, you become a person who can navigate the tumultuous waters of relationships with finesse and heart. Topic number 6. Constantly comparing yourself to others. Addresses the common tendency to measure our own worth and success based on how we stack up against others. This habit can be detrimental to our mental health and overall well-being. When we constantly compare ourselves to others, we often overlook our own unique strengths, qualities, and achievements. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, and low self-esteem. It can also create a sense of competition or rivalry where it may not be necessary or healthy. Instead of focusing on external benchmarks or what others have achieved, the point suggests embracing our own journey and recognizing that each person's path is unique. By celebrating our own successes, no matter how small, and learning from our challenges, we can cultivate a sense of gratitude and contentment with where we are in life. Comparing ourselves less to others allows us to appreciate our own journey and achievements more fully. Topic number 7. Mindless use of social media. Social media can lead to unfair comparisons and dissatisfaction. Use it intentionally, scheduling specific times, and ask if your interactions are constructive. This topic highlights the potential negative impact of excessive and unfocused use of social media platforms. When we engage with social media mindlessly, we may spend hours scrolling through feeds, clicking on posts without purpose, or comparing ourselves to others. This behavior can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and depression as we compare our lives to the curated highlights of others. To address this, the point suggests approaching social media with intention. This means using it for specific purposes, such as seeking inspiration, connecting with others, or gaining information. By setting boundaries and scheduling specific times for social media use, we can avoid its constant intrusion into our lives. Practicing mindfulness before engaging with social media can also help. By pausing to ask ourselves if our interaction is constructive or merely a distraction, we can become more aware of our habits and make more conscious choices. Taking breaks from social media when we notice a decline in mood or self-esteem is also recommended. This period away allows us to engage in real-world activities that enrich our lives and reaffirm our sense of self. Overall, the point encourages us to use social media in a way that adds value to our lives, rather than detracting from it. By being mindful of our social media use, we can cultivate a healthier relationship with these platforms and prioritize our well-being. Topic number 8. The pursuit of external validation. Prioritize your inner voice over external judgments. Live according to your values and beliefs, celebrating your achievements and learning from mistakes. The concept of the pursuit of external validation refers to the tendency to seek approval, recognition, or validation from outside sources such as peers, colleagues, or society at large. It often involves placing too much importance on others' opinions and judgments about oneself, leading to a reliance on external feedback for self-worth and self-esteem. This pursuit can be detrimental because it can prevent individuals from developing a strong sense of self and confidence that is independent of others' opinions. It can also lead to feelings of insecurity, anxiety, and dissatisfaction, as external validation is often fleeting and inconsistent. To address this, the point suggests the importance of prioritizing one's own inner voice and values over external judgments. It encourages individuals to engage in introspection, understand their own needs and desires, and make decisions based on their own values rather than seeking validation from others. By breaking free from the relentless quest for external approval, individuals can cultivate a more authentic and fulfilling life where their actions are guided by their own values and beliefs rather than the expectations of others. Topic number 9. Perfectionism. Embrace your imperfections as part of personal growth. Shift from seeking perfection to doing your best, and redefine success as a journey filled with learning. Perfectionism is a mindset characterized by setting excessively high standards for oneself and striving for flawlessness in all aspects of life. While it can be a driving force for achievement and success, it often comes with negative consequences. People with perfectionistic tendencies tend to be overly critical of themselves and others, focusing on mistakes and shortcomings rather than accomplishments. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and depression. Perfectionism can also result in procrastination and avoidance of tasks, as the fear of failure or not meeting one's own high standards can be paralyzing. Additionally, perfectionists may struggle in collaborative environments, as they may have difficulty delegating tasks or accepting feedback. To address perfectionism, it's important to recognize and challenge unrealistic standards and beliefs. Embracing the idea that mistakes are a natural part of learning and growth can help shift the focus from achieving perfection to striving for excellence. Developing self-compassion and practicing self-care are also important in overcoming perfectionistic tendencies. Topic number 10. Holding on to unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment. Be honest with yourself, set goals that resonate with who you truly are, and find beauty in life's imperfections. It highlights how setting overly high or unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment and dissatisfaction. It suggests that instead of chasing perfection or ideals that may not align with reality, it's important to be honest with oneself and set goals that are meaningful and achievable. By embracing our imperfections and acknowledging life's uncertainties, we can find beauty and fulfillment in the journey itself, rather than solely focusing on the destination. This approach encourages a more balanced and realistic view of life, where we can appreciate the ups and downs as part of a rich tapestry of experiences. It's about finding contentment and growth in the process, rather than constantly striving for an unattainable standard of perfection. Topic number 11. Gossiping. Gossiping can damage trust and respect. Instead, nurture conversations with kindness and understanding, and consider the impact of your words on others' lives. Gossiping refers to the act of discussing or spreading rumors or information about other people, typically involving details that are not confirmed as true. While gossiping can sometimes feel like a way to connect with others or gather information, it often has negative effects on individuals and relationships. One of the main problems with gossiping is that it can harm the reputation and feelings of the person being talked about. Even if the information being shared is not malicious, it can still be hurtful or damaging. Gossiping can also create a toxic environment.